All right. Hey, hello. Hey, Heli.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. So actually, the error I had, it was more complicated than I thought, and yeah, I think actually I had some error in my code, but that was not I don't know underlined or stuff by VS Code, so I did not know, and now I think I have actually. I'm not sure how this canister call works actually.
Okay. Do you want to share your screen?
Yes, why not? Why not?
Let's do it. Okay. Good. I think you need to rename your. If you go to ice to main.mo, and by the way, I can't hear you right now. You're muted. Heli, you're muted right now.
Thank you. I cannot click on unmute while I share my screen, or I could not sign. Yeah. So what do you want to say?
So if you go to your where you define the calculator, you have the interface, and you should put a NAT. Now scroll down where you define the canister. Here. Up.
Here.
Here. Yeah. I believe that sub take a NAT and not an int. It's a subtle difference, but it can be a problem if you don't. Yeah.
But this is int.
Yeah, but it takes.
No. Okay. I see. Okay.
I don't know why it's defined like this. I think I made a mistake here, but let's be no, just add the sub.
Not the add.
No, you can take a look. It's like
okay.
this.
It was a trap.
Kind of, yeah.
Wait. Okay. Yes.
Okay. Not on
Oh.
purpose, but I don't know.
Okay. And why do I need to have this here if I already have it here in this file and that I have this?
Because there is what's happening locally and what's happening on the IC, and like calculator.mo is wait, yeah, you need to have it because you need to call it, and when you need to call the canister, you just define the interface that you want to call. It doesn't matter if you have the.
Okay, but the interface alone, or just the fact that I import the calculator.mo, it wouldn't work. I need both.
Yes, and also it doesn't matter if you have the calculator.mo, because we want it's just an example that I've given, the file, but we want to be able to test any calculator with any canister ID.
Okay. Yeah, of course, I understand. Okay. And now, okay, so now it seems it recognized. Okay, so I don't know why now I don't have the error I had before, because it would not recognize this. But now,
But you need to define it though.
what? Yeah, with this.
Yeah, remove the comments here. Yeah. Okay. One thing is that you need to start with the. Okay, reset. You've reset. Cool. Just seen that.
What's that?
Okay. No, nothing. It's good to do the reset. Calculator.reset first.
Yes. And then yeah. And okay.
Okay. Any other question?
No, I think no, I think that's no. Why do I need to do this again? This I'm not sure why.
Because otherwise you don't define what is calculator. You just define the type, but
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. You want the okay. Okay, and so here you want okay. Okay, I get it. No, I think the rest is okay. So actually, I don't even need this one. Actually, I can comment it, and it's gonna work anyway.
yes, it should. Yeah, I believe.
Okay.
You have 5 problems. I don't know. There is some kind of problem apparently.
There are others, but this is
Okay.
this there will be many problems because it's not yeah no I need to change many things, so it's not going to work. So
Okay.
but the thing is, what was this lib.mo thing? What was it? Because I thought I could deploy, but actually no, there was too many mistakes. But what could it be? This calculator and lib.mo? Is it something that is like during the compilation or the deployment? Is it created and there is a problem, or is it something else?
Yeah, there is a problem in the compile process. So you have a bad import when you define your calculator. You had the imports upper. If you go up,
yeah,
you had the calculator. So this import calculator didn't work because it was looking for a file called lib.mo. And same thing for account actually. If you go to import account,
import, yes.
line 7, you should also remove that.
Yeah, that was from the previous
It's a problem of
okay.
imports.
Okay. But this I will need for sure.
Yeah, this one you will, yeah.
Okay. So I tried to use ChatGPT to help me code, but it's not so good in Motoko. But it kind of make me faster, but I
Yeah.
have to change many things. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not there yet, but it's coming pretty soon, I think.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Are there some other people on the mentorship session now?
Yeah, we have a few other people.
Okay.
Vlad, do you want to share your error?
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Is there anything you would like me to correct, like day 4 or day 5, giving a few more like hints on it after I correct the problem? Let me know in the chat if you want something. Okay. Yeah, cool. So you have your...
Yeah, you can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can see I got the login to work.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me refresh. So it shows the logout button. The logout button works, and it turns me to this. But the canister, can you see me? Can you see this now?
I see the. Okay, yeah. Can you go in the? Can you change the link?
What link? That's the candid UI that was given to me.
Yeah, instead of ICP, so you should have something with like ICP.io, right?
Sure. That's
Okay, change that to IC0.app.
oh, that works. Cool.
Yeah. It's a problem of latest version of DFX. It's a bug, and they have changed the. They recently changed the address, but for some reason it doesn't. It's not working on DFX now, and you have to use the old address, which is IC0.app. Yeah, just something to know and correct.
But the backend was working basically, even though the link
Yeah,
was
no,
wrong.
it's a problem of the. It's a problem of DFX, the tool. I don't know. It definitely is working on this, but yeah, it's a bug. So
to complete day 6, I just need to offer interface to all of those public functions.
yeah, kind of. If yeah, you can. It's very open. Like you can add more function if you want. You can.
As you can see, I already implemented the login with internet identity.
Okay, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, it's very open. You can add more features if you want. Try to make some kind of design, whatever. If you have some inspiration, yeah.
And how do we submit this project?
I'll give a form tomorrow.
Cool. Thanks, Seb.
Yeah. Good luck.
Thanks.
Okay, I'm gonna give some help for the day 5. So let's go. Let me see. We have a deadline at 12 p.m. UTC. I'm going to modify the deadline. So the deadline is going to be the same for everyone. It's going to be 11 a.m. UTC on Monday. So just because I want to be fair with like everyone that is on different time zone, because some people had like one day less. So yeah, it's going to be until Monday, but like you can also submit on Sunday nights if you want. Yeah. Hi Seb, is it possible to merge previous objects, a project from lab to contest? Yeah, if you have a good idea, yeah. Yeah, Sunday is Mother Day. Yeah, thanks for thanks for reminding me. Is it possible to? You can't merge different projects. The idea was to keep like the spirit of each project, so like the the little story behind it, kind of. But if you have something nice and you have some inspiration, go for it. The deadline of day 6 project is Monday morning, 11 a.m. UTC. I want to give all time zone a good time to finish, because if I do at midnight, it will be like afternoon for South America. Okay. So I wanted to give some help for the day 5. Some people are on day 5 right now, and I think might need some help. Let's go. Okay. So I think part one is pretty straightforward. We have, I haven't seen a lot of people struggling with it. So as usually it's, we have to import the hash map. Ah, we already have it. So we already have the type, apparently. Okay, nice. So we are just gonna do the name is this one. The only thing is that we have a new key. I think we've never used principal as key before, but it's actually pretty easy because principal has the method that you need. It has equal and hash method, so just those one should do the trick. Add my profile, see your profile, update my profile. So this is very much concept we've already seen. This one is going to be the easiest one. Student profile dot put color and profile. We can also maybe check that there is already a profile, but it's not required actually. Where can we get the type.mo? Yeah, it's not in the repo. It's because I'm using the template right now, so that's why I have the types. This is something Thiago has done and for you, and I can just, you can just go to Motoko starter templates, and it should be there. Yeah, good catch. The teams should be lowercase. Okay. Okay, so we have this. As I said, we could actually check if there is already a student, but we don't really need. It's not mandatory, and it's not something that we've asked for. So this one will do switch student profile.gets. I like that. It's almost there. Almost there. The auto completion is almost good. Just a few things missing. No, wait. Ah. Yeah, it's there. Okay. It's very good. And this one I will do, let's see. So if we get delete, otherwise we can delete this one. So yeah, it looks like Copilot is really good tonight. So this is the step one. There was an additional question, which I've removed, but I can go and check the previous versions just to show you. I've removed because we didn't talk about it and we didn't do any lecture on it, so I decided to remove it, but it was there. Wait, why is it not here? I need to go before that. Here. Yeah, there was a question number 6. Make sure that student profile store is resistant to upgrades, which means that we need to implement pre-upgrade and post-upgrade. And so the way to do that is to add those system function. So system function post free upgrades. This system function post upgrades. And here we can define stable variable, which we'll use as an entry to store the entries of the hash map. So this. And we just populate it on upgrades, students, profile stores, entries is assigned to iter.array. This one. I have really good auto-completion tonight. So, and then on post upgrades, we just
The auto-completion is with Copilot, you said? Huh?
yeah, it's with GitHub Copilot.
Okay.
So then I would do this, and then for principal and students, just put it inside the hash map, and then we can empty the array like this. Okay, but this was optional. Well, like optional has been removed from specs. I've decided to remove it because we didn't talk about that. So yeah. Then we get the step 2, which is the testing part. This starts to get fun. So we have those types that are defined, and we need to write the test function. So this one, we already have everything defined for us. So yeah, I think I've already explained that, but basically we need to think about everything that could happen if we test the calculator. So the first thing is that well, we call it, we do like a few tests. So we do like an addition, then we do a reset, we do an addition, a subtraction, and so on. And it's correct, or it's not correct, or it's even not working. Like we don't find the add function, or we just don't find the canister, or it's out of cycle, or it's what could happen? The WASM module is not installed, whatever. There is a problem. So we need to think about all the problems. And I've separated them in 2 categories. The first one is like unexpected error. So something wrong happened. We couldn't call the canister. Unexpected value. We receive a value, but it was not the good one. And then test is going to be either okay or one of the 2 error that we've defined. And I'm using a variant, of course, because this is the way to go. This is the good type here. So let's go. Let's calculator. We are going to use the calculator interface. And we use the actor principal to text canister ID. So this is our canister. And we will do a try catch. This is the way to go when you do an intercanister code. It's very good to use a try catch because you can handle the errors. So if we catch an error, we will always return the first one, which is this one. Got an error, and it was unexpected error. Something happened. Okay, good. Otherwise, we can do the tests. Let's result 1 is equal to await calculator dot reset. Then let's result 2 is equal. We can test it on the fly. So like if result 1 is not 0, we can return an expected value. Whatever for the reset message, you can do something is wrong with the reset function. Then we can do the same. And then can do the same for that. Just one little detail to take into account, big detail. I'm assuming assumption. No one is calling the calculator while I'm doing the test. So this is, yeah. We cannot really do anything with this. I mean, with the current informations that we have, we cannot do more than that, than just assume it, but it's gonna be pretty fast. We are gonna call reset, then add, then sub. But imagine that someone called a canister while we are doing our test. It could change the state that we are expecting. So yeah, just something to keep in mind. It shouldn't happen 99% of the time, but there is always this possibility. And I don't have a solution to that right now. So yeah, okay. And if everything passes, we can just return okay. So up. And so that concludes our step 2. Step 3, I think I've already show a bit of the code for it. So let's skip that for now.
But Seb, here you haven't for step 2 you haven't declared the type. Ah no, you have calculator interface, type calculator interface.
Yeah, it's defined somewhere else, but it could be here as well.
Ah, okay. Thanks.
Let me just see. Where is the chat? So verify ownership. Okay, I'll do it. I think I already done it somewhere. Okay. For this one, we need to use the management canister, which is defined here in ic.mo. So management canister is a canister that exists on the internet computer as an interface that we can call. In reality, it's not very much a canister. It doesn't like exist as a WebAssembly module, and it's not like your typical canister. It's just interface by the system, and yeah, it looks like a canister from the outside. So we can call this function called canister status, which will return a few information about the canister. And the most important one, well, the one that we want is the canister settings. So canister settings are here, and we got the controllers here. So that's what we want. Unfortunately, this method, as I said here, yeah, as I said here, the canister status can only be used when the person calling is also controller of the canister that we are trying to check the status. This is a bit annoying, and it's not clear if it's going to change in the future or not, because it's actually to wait. I'm getting. So yeah, it's not clear if it's going to change, because the problem with the canister status, exposing it publicly, is that it contains a few like private information, kind of. Namely, it contains the number of cycles. And the number of cycles could be used to attack your canister. So this is called a cycle drain attack. I don't think it ever happened on the IC, but it's something that could happen in theory. The idea would be that someone just call some of your functions, like try the interface of your canister, and then check the cycle balance of your canister. And based on that, the person could kind of deduce information from what's happening inside your canister, and also try to call the set of functions that would reduce your cycle balance, put your cycle balance to 0, and so on. But it's very, 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 very abstract, and like I don't think we've ever seen that happening on the IC, except if you have kind of like vulnerabilities in your code where someone can just drain cycle from your canister. But if you use like normal and safe code, you should be good. Okay, so having said that, we need to find a solution to still get this information, which is kind of a hack. So the idea is to use this hack, which is defined here, and we need to do this. So we need to take this function. The idea is to, from your canister, call the management canister, providing the canister ID you wish to retrieve information from, yes. If you control the canister, you will be able to see the controllers. That's what we've said. However, since the majority of the time you will not be the controller, it will return an error. Wrap your call in a try catch. So that's something we've already done. However, in the error message, it also provides the current controller of the canister. This is pretty cool, because we can parse the error message and get the controller. So I hope the explanation was clear for everyone of what we are doing here. But yeah, basically, I will use this function. I don't think I will use it as a public function. I will just do func like this. And so what we do is that we do a try catch here. We define the management canister. Management canister interface. Okay. I think I'm missing one here. Now we can try to call it. So let results it equals to wait management canister dot canister status, and we need to put canister ID like in an object, because this is how it's formatted here. If we look, it's canister ID like this. So canister ID is equal to the one that we provide here. Okay. Now let controllers is equal. So this is assuming that there is no error. In this case, it's here. We need to go into the settings and then get the controllers. So that would be let controllers is equal result dot settings dot controllers. If for principal in controllers dot values, if I will change that to principal ID just to to make sure that this one and this one are different. If P is equal to principal ID, then we can return true. What is the type of the? Just want to verify. Ah, I removed the type. I think I went back too much in the history of the project. Okay, that's the latest up to date. So we take two principal and we return a bool. So I need to change that because that's not correct. This. Settings. Okay, return true in this case. Otherwise, can return false. Here. We need to exit the loop first and then return false. And so that's where it gets fun. So actually we will probably not run this because we will receive an error. So we will be thrown and then we catch it here. So we get the message like this: let message is equal error.message the E. Then we use this one. So this is quite complex, but it's just gonna give us the controllers. Okay, then we can run that. Otherwise we return false. Okay, so I think we are good with this one. We can trade. Let's do defx start clean. Let's deploy day 5. And let's also deploy day 4. Let's see. Yeah, even if it's not complete, we can just deploy it like this. So this is my identity here. And this is, okay, so if I call defx canister, call day 5, verify ownership. Okay, so the canister ID, the principal ID is this one. Principal, and then principal. And day 4, this is the ID of day 4. So here I'm testing, I'm using the canister of day 5 to test if the canister of day 4 is under my control. This is my identity, and this is the canister ID of day 4. And so it should return true if we haven't made any mistake, because that's the case. Okay. Now I can test with another identity. So let's say I'm going to use, let's use the one to delete, for example. I don't know why I still have this one. So here I get my principal. This one. And if I do verify ownership, but this time I change. I haven't deployed using this identity, so it should return false. Okay. Okay, so seems that we are good. And now let's see. So we want to implement the verify work. My extension, the extension I'm using for auto-completion is GitHub Copilot. So it's this one. and it's a paid extension. I think you have to pay a subscription. I think I pay every year like $100 or something like this. I bought this when I was working like more as a developer role, I would say, because this is very, very useful. Yeah, it depends on your situation. Could be worth investing or not. But I think you can do a trial of a 1 week trial or something. Yeah, there might be a free version, and there are probably like other extensions that are free, but this one is really good. Yeah. Anyway. No more trial. They are very, very rough. Yeah, just one thing that I don't like about GitHub Copilot, but I am like everyone else. I'm using it even though it's not very ethic. Basically, I think they've trained this model with mostly like open source code, because this is the Copilot is developed by Microsoft, which Microsoft bought GitHub a few years ago. And they've basically used the code of like open source project to train their model without any sort of compensation or like, yeah, without really asking for it. So yeah, just something to keep in mind as we go more into this those copilots.
But
Okay.
we on the IC, it will be possible to create something like GitHub and then create a copilot from this and make it automatic that people who contribute, they are retributed.
Yeah, that's a very exciting use case for the IC. So I think we are very, very far from like seeing a model running on the IC, because this is like very, very computational intensive usually. Well, depends on the model, but the data they are trained on could be stored on the IC and also could be like organized in a maybe decentralized way, like for choosing, for example, which data we are going to train on. Also retributing the data, like if it's your data, then you get like maybe a token that represents the contribution you've done to this artificial intelligence or like model. We can imagine, yeah, decentralized governance for like what kind of direction should the model take? Should it like go into one direction, use this data set or another one? So yeah, there will be a lot of possibilities, I think, with GIC and artificial intelligence. So that's pretty exciting.
Yeah, I think that's even something we will have to go into this direction, because the thing is, which data you give to this artificial intelligence, then people they can manipulate other people, because if you give fake data, then people will trust fake data. So it will have to be controlled by DAO. I think it's inevitable at some point, I guess.
Agree, and also like we've seen that more and more I think it's Google that just released, there is an internal note from Google that was released. It basically said that whatever they do, they will be outcompeted by open source trained model. Yeah, so it's not directly related to the IC, but I believe that the IC is the best place for like solving the problem of the open source world, which has always been like funding, while keeping all the advantage of it. Like I think the IC is the platform that can solve this problem. That will like that will like there will be a lot of different components, like token, DAOs, digital assets, digital identity. But I think we'll get there at some points. And I know there was someone working on like, well, someone I know, Paul Young was working on alternative to to GitHub. Yeah, this one. I think he has stopped the project, but it was basically a decentralized GitHub, well, a decentralized Git, where you have rewards, you can have the software for some DAOs, and you can govern like that. There was a lot of exciting things with this, but apparently it's been paused for now. Mainly lack of funding, I think. Anyway. Code base, yeah. Okay. So until when will we have access to code and state recordings? You mean the recordings of the bootcamp? They will stay available for like, we don't plan to remove them. So let's go for it. Yeah, first thing would be, for example, to check if we are the owner. If we are not the owner, then can just return that. Then we could do a test, check the results. If we are false, then we will return, well, let's say if we are, let's do like this. If not, I think I need to pass the error, right? No, it's only like this. Ah, so I can just do this. Okay. I need to replace this with a switch because the result is not necessarily a Boolean. It can also be an error. So K is okay. If it's okay, then I will do this. Let new profile is equal to, let's see how it is. Ah, still this problem. So name is the same, team will be the same, graduate will be passed to true. Okay. I think we're good. I hope I haven't made any mistake, but it seems good to me. So let's say the best way to test that would be to the best way to test that would be to test it on the mainnet. I have an issue again. This is no, this is normal. I was not using the good identity. So I don't have any work to submit right now because I'm on the local replica. So yeah, I think the only way would be to use the dashboard, but I have already submitted it. So I'll need to create a new identity. Let me see. I think I can still submit it just for the. So like, it's this one. Yeah, I can still try to submit it. Ah, no. Okay, so I think you will have to trust me that it's correct. I hope that's if someone catch a bug here, they'll let me know. Hey, I have I was experimenting to integrate React, and I have 2 questions for that. I want to share my screen. Yeah. Okay, let's do some front end then. Yeah, someone asked a question about the front end. I think you cannot see because some of you are talking with. I think some of you are using the chat and you are selecting host and panelist, so other people cannot see. Yeah, Vic, I can see that you are missing a L, controllers. You have only one L.
Can you see my screen?
Not right now.
Okay.
We need to share it. Okay, yeah.
It's not letting me share my complete screen.
Yeah. Right now, I
No.
just see that you have started to share your screen, but nothing more.
Are you going to Miami after the bootcamp, Seb?
Yeah, I'm flying Monday morning.
Okay, and there was a like in presence
Physical bootcamp?
Yeah,
No,
physical.
there was no physical edition for this time. Not from me. There was one in Buenos Aires. There was
Yeah,
one
yeah.
in Kampala, which is the capital of Uganda. And there was a few people gathering like in a few other places, like a few people in Porto, a few people in Berlin.
Okay.
But yeah, I wanted to do the physical edition in Miami, but I was almost about to do it for the it's called Florida International University. It's a very, very big university, but they confirmed way too late for me to get ready, so I had to cancel. Like I wasn't sure if I was going to get the room and all sorts of problems, and I received the confirmation way too late. So yeah.
Ah, okay, a pity. And why Isaac is not participating in the bootcamp this time, or not?
No, because Isaac is doing actually Isaac was the one doing the conference. He
Okay.
organized the conference. So Isaac, past few months I've been pretty busy
Okay.
with the
Yeah.
events.
Yeah, I guess. And do you know when is the next bootcamp, or will there be another one?
There will be another one, definitely.
Definitely.
Definitely. Yeah.
I don't know why
Not
I'm
so
on
sure about the exact
my
dates.
screen.
I'll be able to tell you after the conference, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. I still cannot see your screen.
I don't know why I'm unable to share my screen.
I think it's maybe the permission.
No, it's not the permission issue. It's just saying that your screen share is loading.
Okay.
Actually, error is related to Webpack. It says that Webpack dev server invalid options when I run npm start.
Okay. Yeah, that would really be. Sorry. That would be really handy to have your screen. Without it, I will be. Have you run npm install maybe?
Yeah, I have run npm install and all the configurations, and I'm also like able to interact with the front end with the canister ID. But when I run npm start, it gave me error with the Webpack configuration.
Make sure to deploy your canisters before doing npm start, because there is like a little issue. You need to do. Yeah, you need to do a deployment locally, like before using npm start.
It is deployed, and I can interact with the
Okay.
deployed link. But after deployment, when I think I had to deploy it on the network IC,
Mm.
then
Have
I
you,
will be able to use npm start, maybe.
can you copy paste the exact like error message that you have? I'll be curious to see that, because yeah, right now it's hard.
Okay, let me. Let's.
When do we receive our NFTs? I have a list of wallet even from the previous bootcamp. I hadn't had the time to code the NFT like backend, because I want to do it properly. I'm waiting for like official NFT standards. I don't want to, because we already have like an application, but I want to do like a rework of it and really work on making good NFTs. So I don't know when, because it's very busy time, and I prefer to focus on like creating the educational resource for next bootcamp than the NFTs. But I have a list of all the students' wallet, and I promise I will airdrop those NFTs one day, for sure. Okay, so yeah, I
So
don't want
when
to
I
use.
npm start, I have sent you in a chat.
Yeah, I see that copy types. No production canister IDs found. Option should not have additional properties. Have you modified the webpack config.js?
Yeah, I did.
What did you do? Yeah, you tried to add React, right?
Yeah, and also I successfully added the React part, and I have also like able to interact with the front end part, setting states and all that. But like I am not able to like run npm start. I don't know why.
It's very strange. And
Like with the
so
front Mr.
when
ID
you
link.
when you go to your webpack.config.js, do you have, I guess you have an option like field? Can you, because the error message says options should not have additional properties.
Yeah, but I do not have any option field in config file. I have said that.
Hmm. Okay. Have you tried to ask ChatGPT? What does ChatGPT says?
No, not yet.
Okay, I asked him, he said the error option should not have additional properties typically occurs in the context of JSON.
Okay.
When validating a JSON object, the error message is displayed if the object contains properties that are not defined in the schema. So it seems like you have too much properties somewhere.
I don't know.
I think there is something in the webpack.config.js. Yeah. Can you send it to me?
Yeah, sure.
And which template have you started from? Have you used a DFX new project or something else?
DFX new project.
Okay. I think you should use, I see, like, I just, I woke up Siri.
I don't understand.
I'm sending. This repo is really good. And I think it's the most up to date I've seen. So it's React and Motoko.
Okay.
Yeah. Have you sent your file to me?
If you on Discord.
Okay, I had Discord closed. Let me check. Yeah, if you could share your screen, I could try to help you, but it's really hard right now. Like,
I'll try one more time to share my screen if this time it.
I still don't see the screen.
Yeah, I don't know what's the issue with this.
Yeah. Yeah, I tried to check your file. I don't see what's the problem. NPM
I don't
runs
know why I
npm
unable
run
to share my screen.
npm run start is only the script is only webpack, right?
Yeah.
Hmm. I don't know. Would you mind trying the template I've sent, the one with Vite and React?
Okay, I'll try that.
Yeah, maybe try to move your code over to this one. So let me see. I will test it quickly. Yeah. So this is Vite, React, and Motoko. This one is working really great for me. So I will try the npm start once everything is deployed.
I'm having same error with this file also.
With this one?
Yeah, the one that you have sent me.
Because am I sharing my screen right now? No, I'm not. Okay, I was doing tests with the. I downloaded the Vite React Motoko and I just did this command, so npm run setup. I got everything deployed and I just run npm start and I have my local server. So it seems that, well, for me, it's working really great. Like, yeah.
Just they are using white config, not Webpack.
Yeah, this one is using Vite, but it's using React. You're using React, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe there is something wrong with your configuration, but I would try this one. Try to move your project to it. So you have everything here in the source folder. And it's pretty, yeah. This one is really cool. I did not know about this this template before. The bootcamp is really nice. There is TypeScript, there is React.
Yeah. Okay, I'll experiment with this one also.
Okay. Sorry not being able to help more, but right now I feel a bit useless.
No,
I
it's
guess.
fine.
Okay, we have another question. Francisco, hey Seb, I have this error. An actor class must be the only non-imported. This one, we already had this one. Can you show me your screen, Francisco? Up.
Yes.
Yeah. Can I
Yes.
add you? Yeah, I will add you as panelist as well.
Okay.
This this template project is really good. I almost makes me want to build something like
In React?
yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
I'm not too much of a React. I prefer I use a
Vanilla
lot
JavaScript.
you hate JavaScript, yeah. I like JavaScript. I prefer Motoko, but I like JavaScript. I like Svelte and Vue a lot. React not too much, but yeah, anyway.
I'm kind of loving Motoko now, but a bit tough some things. All right, man. I would like to share my screen. Am I sharing my screen?
Not right now.
Not right now. Okay. Which one? This one. All right. Are you seeing right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I am here, part 3. I am trying to deploy this part where we first declare this function, then the types, then verify ownership, the actor, it is try catch, we pass the error, and then we yeah.
Can I see? So you have the error. You can see the line. It says that it's line 27. Oula. Oh, I almost.
No, it's okay. 27 is the actual declaration here.
Yeah, exact. Can I see the actor? Yeah, you need to put the types inside the actor.
This one's too.
Yeah, the only thing you can have outside of the actor is the imports, but all the types and like variables and functions, they need to be inside the actor.
Okay. Okay, great.
And now if you try, you should be good.
Oh, that is stupid error. So let's see. It looks like it's going to be good. Yeah, man. You're fine. Okay, so you're not looking this right, but
yeah, I cannot see it, but
it should be good. Should be good. So I think I am done because I see this code and it seems to me that it's good. So maybe I should tackle the part 4 and let's see what happens. Maybe tomorrow. Are you going to be online tomorrow?
yeah, I'll try to be online. Part 4, what do you mean? 6 or
Yeah, because
you haven't completed day 4 yet?
No, this is day 5, man.
Yeah, but you said I will work on day 4.
No, the part 4 of the day 5. I mean,
yeah, this is only part 3. Okay.
yeah, this is only part 3. It lists the graduation part, and I think it's the last one.
Yeah, and it's not the most complicated one. I think once you have the test and the verify ownership, you are good.
I should be able to test this function through the Candid UI, right?
Yeah, but it's pretty hard to test. You need like canisters that you can test on. So, but yeah, you should be able to test, yeah, with the IDs.
I'm struggling with the Candid syntax because almost everything you need to test it on your CLI.
Yeah.
Candid UI is so anonymous. But my objective is finishing this and then maybe going to sleep.
That's a good objective, I think.
Okay, good. Thanks, man. I will continue with this.
Okay, cool. Marshall, yeah, you can stream. So if you have the error principal too short, I think you have a mistake in your principal, one of them.
Sorry about that. I had to rejoin. So this be screen 1 or screen 2 that I shared them? Do you see VS Code or music?
Okay, I know. It's A.
That's what I figured. But okay, so it's saying to do. So what would I replace it with?
It's this one. So it's a mistake from the template. I will change it. It's not. There is a A missing.
One more A there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not here. It's
Oh.
it's 5A and 2A.
Gotcha. I think I do it with one up here too. No, okay. Um,
It's taking time, so it's a very good sign.
yeah, I'm hoping so. It might also just be my computer, so we'll see.
I think it's very good sign. It's very long though. Oh,
Okay. There we go.
yeah. Congrats.
Awesome. Thank you very
Amazing.
much. Yeah, the part 4, because it's weird, you're like getting it was throwing me off because, or sorry, no, part 3. Cause it's like you're getting it off of an error message. So then when you showed, I think I messaged in the Angels thing where I was like, I don't know how you're supposed,
Yeah.
and you said, you told me you had updated it with the function. I was like, oh, okay. So it was, after working with that, it wasn't as hard, but still kind of weird.
Yeah, I agree it's a bit weird, but it's also like coding is sometimes a bit weird, especially when you're working with like new technologies like this. It's you're always like figuring out stuff like this, like kind of hack. And
Yeah, I liked the description or like the reasoning behind it that you gave her. It's like, you know, you don't want to have the cycles just being present. So like I get why, but it is just it's a weird side effect of having that. So it was very interesting.
yeah, I hope that one day I can do a bootcamp on like kind of security stuff, because there are a lot of interesting things on the IC. Getting like how to make sure your canister is safe. How can you attack another canister, or like maybe not that way, but how could you like, you know, check vulnerabilities and stuff like this. I think it's a interesting subject. Anyway, yeah.
Right. Thank you very much. I'm
Congrats.
gonna head out. I hope you get some sleep soon. I think that's probably where you're going, but
Yeah, I'm gonna head to bed now.
yeah.
Well, for Samia it's 3:20 a.m. So
Yeesh. All right. Well, thank you very much for your help.
yeah, you're welcome. All right, guys. So as I said, there will be a latest. Yeah, there will be a latest mentorship session tomorrow. I put it in the calendar. This is because I've canceled the lecture like originally, so I wanted to add like a compensation for it. So yeah, if it's gonna be, it's not in the calendar. Okay, I thought it was added. So it's gonna be the same time that we have the lecture, usually like the first lecture, the one where we had cycle ops today. So we are going to have a mentorship session at this time. I'll answer anything day 4, day 5, day 6, and anything. Then we have the closing ceremony. So it's gonna be like a very short ceremony, 30 minutes, just to kind of get some something to end the week. Then I won't be available on Monday, so I won't be able to like check all your project and submissions, but yeah, there will be the platform, and also don't forget to vote for the best projects once people have put their project. Okay. Have a good night, everyone, and good luck for those of you still working on your projects. I hope we'll get some nice front end.
Thanks, Seb. Thank you very much. Have a good night.
Yeah, have a good night. Bye.